Okay, enumeration type. So far, you and I have been using integer, like we define a variable here. We go integer x. We know what double is. When you write the word double, the machine knows double y. It knows what character. It knows what Boolean. String. String. It knows all these things. Name. So what about now if you want to use, for example, hair color? Well, maybe you can use the word string and put the hair color in it, but I want to be specific. Like, I want the hair color to be certain ones, not every color. You can't type just gibberish stuff there. So let me delete these. So I can write the word enum, enumerate, or numeration. And I can write the word color, create new variable called color. And now that color will have one of these. Could be brown, comma, could be blue, comma, could be red, comma, could be green, comma, you can have it yellow, so now when we use the word color, it's going to refer to one of these. If it's not one of these, we have a problem. Each one of these has a value associated with it. This is the decimal value for that, or the integer value, that's 0. This is the value 1, 2, 3, 4. Or maybe you want to do enumeration of, we'll say college level. Like what level are you on campus? Are you a freshman? Are you a sophomore? Are you a junior? Are you a senior? And now when we talk about level, we talk about one of these 4 values. Now, you could be referring to a grade. What is your grade in the course? And grades could be an A. Now I'm going to make it wrong here. Comma. B. Comma. C. Comma. D. I'll stop here because the machine is not going to take this anyway. Semicolon expected. This is expected identifier. The reason it doesn't like that, that's illegal there. Illegal because they're not really real identifiers. So I don't want to, I'll get rid of it. If you want to use A, B, C, D, what you want to do, enumeration, grade, and you can go A, comma, B, comma, C, comma, D, comma, and F. Now that's good. Enum, grade, or comma here, not dot. That'll be good. You also can't have, let's say we have tutors here, math tutors and physics tutors. Physics tutor, And for physics, we have John, we have Debbie, we have Jamie, and we have another enumeration in this one for math tutors. And John goes, I want to do math too. John, Carlene, and Karen. Now we have a problem with this program actually. John is referred to in both of them, so he can't be, because when you say John, the machine doesn't know if you're talking about physics tutor or a math tutor, so John can't be in both of them. So that's why this is wrong here. John can't be in both. So that's really the reason we're getting a syntax error. So I'll put that one like this. Eliminate it. I just don't want to get rid of it completely. I want to leave it in the notes for you. You can assign like a value to them. So for example, I can say sports. Enumeration, here we go. Sports. And my sports are basketball, football, hockey, baseball, soccer, and volleyball. So when we use the word sports, it's one of these things. So now I can define a program here. It's called sports. Instead of integer, you say sports. I use sports with an S. My sport. I'm gonna create something called my sport, and this will have one of these values. So if I want to assign a value to it, I can say my sport equals and if I want to use football here, and that will assign football, and notice there's no syntax error with that one. Now, if I wrote football with a capital O here, I get a syntax error because it has to match that spelling there. So it's case sensitive. Just like integer, you can't write that with capital I. Can you do math operations on enumeration? And the answer is no. You really can't do math operation on them. I can't say my sport plus plus, increment my sport, you know, my sport plus plus, add 1 to it. I should have a syntax error there. Yep, there we go. I can add stuff to it. I can't multiply it by 2. So let's try cout. What about if we use static cast? Static cast. And now for static cast, we're going to use sports. And let's use, I don't know, let's pick one of the sports, hockey. I'm not done here. And L. Maybe we'll do it twice, and L, so they're not squished in together. So print the static cast of sports hockey. Let's see what are we going to have. It's 2. Remember, the machine assigns values to them. This is 0. This is 1. This is 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you wanted to use them in a loop, you have to use the static cast because you want to increment that. If I say, show me hockey plus 1 or hockey minus 2, well, since hockey is 2, 2 minus 2 is 0, I should see basketball. It should be pointing to basketball there. And that's location 0. So I could have done, if I wanted to show that, I could have said, you know what, my sport, and here, fun sport. And let fun sport equals static, whatever in that location, which in this case will be football, and C out fun sport, and L. So it's going to find the number for that, which is 0, the answer to this. And what's on location 0? It's actually basketball, not football. So I should see basketball here if I ask the machine to print it. Notice printing the value. So can I use enumeration in a loop? Sure we can. I just got to be creative about them. So if I want to use them in a loop there, so I'll leave this one there. So here we go. For what? I'm going to use my sport. I think call my sport, yep. Equals, start with basketball, as long as my sport is less than or equal, what was the last thing I have there? Volleyball or soccer. Oh, capital V, I think I used volleyball. And now semicolon, I need to increment that. My sport equals, and I have to increment that. I got to use the static cast sports and I'm going to start with my sport. My sport plus 1. Increment 1 to that number. So the first time you enter that, it's going to be the value of 0. Then you're going to increment my sport, capital S here. And you can tell the machine whatever you want to tell the machine to do. So you can set up a loop with them, and that will increment you through the loop. Again, this is used when you want to use stuff that doesn't exist, like type of homes. We have a ranch, raised ranch. We have Dutch, colonial, split level. So you can define these as homes and use them. So I'll stop with this video. I think